So what you just saw was some iPhone 11 Pro footage with the Zhiyun Smooth Q2. And we're going to kind of fast forward. I was really excited to get this gimbal and try it out because it is one of the smallest gimbals. And I like small because I don't like to attract attention when I'm shooting B-roll. So here it is. Let's get rid of that documentation and go ahead and pull the gimbal out. And as you can see, it is a tiny little gimbal. And I really like this thing. It's really cool. One of the standout features for me is that you can detach the head so you can remove your camera. It does charge USB-C, so there's the plug for that. And it comes with a little wrist strap. Okay, so let's take a look at the gimbal. It's all made out of kind of an aluminum type material. It's very nice, fits very well in the hand, and it's got kind of a rubberized grip. Now, how well that grip will hold up over time is anybody's guess, but at its price point, it's not too bad. As I talked about earlier, I do like this detachable head, and I'm going to be going over in detail how to balance it. A lot of people have been throwing the phones on the gimbal and just saying, oh, you can just go ahead and shoot. Well, you're not going to get smooth footage if you do that. You got to balance it properly. So the gimbal uses one single lithium-ion battery, and it's located in the grip handle. And there it is, and it looks like it is a 21700 series lithium-ion battery. So if you needed spares, you can get more. I believe this gimbal runs about 17 hours. I haven't tried it personally. That's what it's listed in the specs. But I did use it for one full day, and it was fine. So let's go ahead and take a look at balancing it. It looks like the fit and finish on the gimbal is pretty nice. Like I said, I do like that detachable head. So here we go. So you can see here with this little locking nut, you can slide, basically you just kind of lock your phone in place and you just kind of slide it in. And when you do, you can slide it up and down. And what you want to do is you want to get the phone, so you see how I have it there? How it's just kind of balanced. You can see it's kind of free moving. You want to have it so the motors are not torquing much. So you see there when I let it go and it's just moving freely. That's all you want to do. And there it is. You can see once it's balanced, it'll kind of, be free on a table. And then from there, you can just go ahead and turn it on. For this video, I'm just going to talk about the initial, the first mode that it does by default. I'll make another video going into the other modes that it can do. But for right now, this is the mode. And my favorite way to hold it, it's nicknamed different things, but I call it flashlight mode. I think some other people call that too. And you'll see it here. If you hold the gimbal and you kind of tilt it like this, you can get very stable footage with your kind of holding it in your hand like that. So it works really well. And that's my technique. I've talked about it with other gimbals. You have to be careful, though, when you move it because there's not as much free range. There, as you see, if you move it too far, the phone will bump up against the arm there. But you can see when you shoot, and here I was just walking normally. I wasn't, doing the duck walk or anything like that, trying to walk flat-footed. And you can see you get pretty smooth footage. The whole idea is when you're shooting B-roll, you don't want to attract too much attention. And it does a really good job. It's very smooth. This is with the iPhone 11 Pro, and it works really well. And you can see here, I'm just normally walking with it. And you can see ever so slight, a little bit of bobbling. But if you do the duck walk, and you can see here, I'm just walking slowly, and the footage is fine. It works really well. It does a good job. Now, there's an app you can download, and when you do download it, once it communicates with your smartphone, you can go ahead and press the red button on the gimbal body itself to stop your recording, which is very handy. It also seems to work with different apps that I tried, and it worked fine. But for this video, I mostly used the iPhone app. So guys, there's my quick look at the Zhiyun Smooth Q2. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a wonderful day.